We are currently on our way to cross the Gulf of Alaska. The crossing is around, I don't know, a few hundred nautical miles.
Like 400?
Around 400. I clearly have no clue what I'm talking about here, so let's look at a map. We'll start off from Glacier Bay in southeast Alaska and plan to stop briefly in Elfin Cove. Then it's onwards to the infamous Gulf of Alaska. Only a few leisure sailors ever venture across, and those who do often get their butts kicked. The Gulf is a stormy place, completely open to the huge North Pacific Ocean. The climate is subpolar, which in plain English means that the water remains damn cold even in summer. And right now it's winter, which doesn't exactly help either. We'll hopefully end up in Prince William Sound, where we can go skiing directly from the boat. It's still very early season, so we have to watch out because there's storms going through all the time. So that's why right now we are going to Elfin Cove to wait out the storm that's raging in the Gulf. We are joined by my friend Guutti, so we are 3 persons right now. So first up Elfin Cove, then the Gulf of Alaska. It might not look like it, but aided by a strong current, we are actually doing over 10 knots over ground here. And as we get closer to Elfin Cove, we get to see some of the swell that is getting produced by the incoming storm.
Komeit tyrskyy ottaa toi.
Sophie is checking on is there space at the dock?
Well, there must be if someone just left it.
I don't know if they have space for Lumi.
En mä tiedä, ehkä mä laitan vaan siihen niin tonne pidemmälle sitten.
Joo, varmaan ihan hyvä päätös.
Change of plans. The locals have just told us that we can get potable water from the inside lagoon, and as evidenced by all the machinery here and all these barges, the channel has just been dredged, so we should be able to get in there even though it's low tide right now. Normally bigger boats are usually not or shouldn't go in there at all because it's just too narrow and shallow, but right now we should be fine. So we're gonna move the boat and we can get some water. And getting water is actually important for us because in the winter it's not easy to find running water on the dock, so we end up often carrying it down from like a water tap somewhere. So it's nice to fill up the water tanks when we can.
Mihin ollaan menossa?
Vasta.
It is at this point that I saw the channel for the first time, and it looked narrow as f***. So I decided to do the only sensible thing in a moment like this. I retreated from the helm to feel the easiest role on the boat, namely to just stand around and give unhelpful instructions while having others do all the hard work.
Sorro, karu pysyä ohjaamaan.
priorisoidaan se maan katsominen.
En mä usko, että tässä on mitään hätää, kun ajaa keskellä.
Aika kapea tuolla toi, mikä tulee.
Täällä on oikeanlaista paljon tilaa.
So he's practicing some docking.
But it's like surprisingly windy here.
Docking practice with a lot of wind.
And yeah, so in Kuti you have to be quite fast because it's blowing
Yeah,
us away.
Sillä että se näyttää, että se törmää.
Okei,
Mahdollisimman paljon. Vasemmalle. Kaikki vasemmalle. Pään vasemmalle. Ei. Kaasu pois ja oikealle kaikki.
Onko Kuti lähelläkään?
Ei. Ja nyt oikealle kaikki. Vaihe pois, vaihe vapaalle. Oikealle kaikki. Jarruta. Nyt vodka-shotit. Before getting its official name, Elfin Cove was originally aptly called the Gunk Hole by the local fishermen. The harbor is extremely protected and serves as a natural stop for anyone heading out to the Gulf of Alaska. There are no roads or motorized road vehicles, only boardwalks, and the village is only accessible by boat or seaplane. The year-round population is just around 20, but the summers are much busier with a lot of commercial and sport fishing activity. We've been waiting here in Elfin Cove and we now have our weather window. It's not a very good weather window, but at least it's something. I'll show you quickly here. We are over here in Elfin Cove and we want to get here to Prince William Sound. And we've been waiting for this big low pressure to pass. So it's passing, and then tomorrow morning the winds should calm down and also the sea state should calm down. So this is now the weather for tomorrow morning. Right now the seas, if I look at the waves, the seas are pretty big, 15 feet around in this area where we are going, but that's gonna also calm down pretty quickly. The problem though is that we don't have any reliable wind. We are stuck with this kind of very changeable but pretty nice weather for the next several days. So we are gonna start heading towards Prince William Sound tomorrow morning, but we need to be kind of fluid with our plans. If it just is really awful and only upwind all the time, we might go into Yakutat. So Yakutat is over here, and the problem here with the weather is that it just looks like it's very changeable and the weather models don't really agree on what's going to happen. So if I look a couple days out and I switch between the models, the map just looks completely different right now. And what I was looking at there was just 48 hours in the future, and if the weather models can't really agree on what's going to happen in 48 hours, then I know that the confidence in the forecast is very low. So I won't really place any value on this forecast. I know that it's probably going to be light winds, probably going to be wind against us, but I can't really make any good routing decisions based on this. Just untie the lines and get going, Kooti.
Gonna be amazing day.
Our first day started off nice and gentle, but then we rounded the Cape Spencer and its lighthouse and entered the Gulf of Alaska. Here the swell rolled in from the wide open Pacific Ocean and the wind picked up as well.
Ihan hyvä meininki, reilu putosen nopeus. Keskiviikkona ollaan ankkurissa kaljalla. Sitten
Eikö Prince William Soundissa?
Prinssin Soundissa. Sitten nautiskellaan siellä.
Now it seems that Kooti jinxed us because right after this the wind started turning against us. Towards the evening we started settling into our 3-hour watch routine. The wind also started dying down, so we had a lot of time to take in the views. During this crossing we are passing the enormous Fairweather mountain range. These mountains cover the first half of the Gulf and are absolutely massive, especially since they seem to rise up straight from the sea. Mount St. Elias is one of these mountains, and it is the second highest mountain in North America, around 5,500 meters tall. In the native Tlingit language, it's often simply called the Big Mountain, and it serves an important role as a landmark. Good morning. Kuti has made some fresh bread buns to celebrate the return of the wind, the downwind even. Let's go and have a look outside. First I'm gonna take one of these.
Olet ottanut pestoa.
Oliko siinä pestoa?
Pöydällä on pestoa.
Okei, no mä otan pestoa.
Mä suosittelen sitä.
So now we are at our halfway point of Jakutat, or not really halfway, we're like 1/3 of the way to Prince William Sound. And here we have to make the decision on whether to continue or whether to stay here and wait. After this there are really no other places where you could stop safely. So this is the entrance to Jakutat, but we are not going there. We're gonna continue on and head for Hitchinbrook entrance over here. It's around 200 miles away now, and we're gonna stay close to the shore here where we are, so that way we can maybe avoid some of the headwinds that are coming tonight. That's the entrance to Jakutat, and we are passing it right now. We were able to retrieve like the weather forecasts using Starlink. It's working pretty well. We just put it on the aft deck right now. It's not permanently mounted anywhere. Just testing it out. Kuti is using the internet opportunity.
Yes. Yeah, I'm getting inspiration for the dinner.
Oh yeah, he's checking the internet for some recipes. Kuti is one of those annoying people that doesn't get seasick. Like, he can do anything, he never gets seasick. So when we are underway, he does end up doing quite a bit of the more creative cooking, because me and Sohvi, when we go down below, we might get sick. Actually yesterday I didn't even get it on the camera, but I did get, I don't know if it was, I guess it was like some kind of seasickness, but something, but after I drank half a beer and ate like half a banana, I just got like this, I started feeling really sick, like really quickly, and I threw up. And then after that I just felt completely fine. So that was like it happened really quickly. I not really sure what was going on, but that's what happened. That is the Mount Saint Elias. 5,500 meters high. That's really impressive how it rises up next to the sea. But we don't have any wind, so we are going to turn the engine on. Rawr.
Or maybe we go and hike this up.
Someone's already skied it.
Yeah, but only a couple of people. I think I have to call my boss and ask more holiday.
Kapitalismin uhri.
Ei.
Okei, senkö takia kun se on
Koska
sama
se
värinen.
sopii meidän
kun
veneeseen.
päässään veneeseen.
Jep.
Onks toilla Zorbekukiksen pois?
Eikö oo? Ehkä
Pitäis
on.
saada kokiksen sponssi. Onko se kun töissä? Odotteletko jo lettuja?
Katsotaan kyllä. Ja rakkahilloa.
And some cloudberry jam. Yummy yummy. From Finland.
Ja siitä kapteenille.
Kiitos.
No minkä takia sä uskot, että se yleensä sit hajoaa, jos se hajoaa?
Se koostumus on huono.
No mikä siinä on huono?
Sulla on liian vähän jauhoa esimerkiksi, tai liikaa.
No mistä mä tiedän kumpi se on?
En mä osaa sanoa, mä teen taksilla. Niin.
So now with full sails we want to go as fast as possible to get around Kayak Island and the Pinnacle Rock over here. We want to get around those as quickly as possible because the wind is supposed to turn, so that soon we will be beating into the wind. Once we get around the island, we can turn to starboard around 20 to 40 degrees or something like that. And that's gonna help us if the wind shift materializes. So then we can still keep on reaching and we don't have to go into the wind. Let me just show you here on the map. So this is where we are now and we want to go around the Kayak Island here and then head towards Hitchinbrook entrance. And as you can see, once we get around this thing, we can pretty much just turn 30 degrees to starboard.
Ja en sama kanavani kahden opetidus. Oliskudet. Kampun pau.
Oh yeah.
Yo, almost there.
So this is the last night watch on this passage for me. I was just kind of contemplating life and thinking about the last year. It's now been approximately a year since we bought this boat, and then we did the big refit, and now we are already here in Prince William Sound, and that's pretty good in my books. It's been a really crazy busy year, but we've got a lot done, and I'm really happy that we kind of, you know, took the chance and sailed away, and that we are here right now. You know, the boat is still far from finished, but at least we are kind of out there and enjoying the nature and the sailing. We have really good weather in the forecast, so we are going to sleep for a couple of hours after anchoring, and then we're gonna go skiing and climb up one of these peaks and soak in the views and get some good skiing in. Here, when the weather is good, you really kind of have to keep active and make the most out of it, because then soon enough you're gonna be stuck somewhere in rain again. So it would be nice to rest for a little bit after the passage, but I think we're gonna go skiing instead. Cool northern lights as well. Welcome to Prince William Sound, I guess. I'm gonna try to get a couple of photos with my actual camera. Northern lights combined with the sunrise. Ai, aivan uskomatonta. Katsopas mikä täällä puolella. Look at this. Tittiri, tittiri. We are probably gonna go up there. But there looks good. I mean, all of it looks pretty good. I'll show you what type of stuff we are trying to ski here. So this here is just ice. It's pretty hard snow, but when the sun turns and starts baking this, then the top layer is going to melt, and once we have about this much of wet snow on top, then it's gonna be perfect for skiing. We are not gonna ski this, we're gonna go for a steeper line on the other side, but that's the general idea of spring skiing and skiing spring snow like this. You wait for this to melt a little bit and then you ski it. You just have to time it correctly. So if you are too early, it's still gonna be icy and hard. If you are too late, it's gonna be too wet and potentially dangerous. There might be avalanche danger if it's too wet. But once you get it correctly, it's just amazingly fun and easy to ski. So that's what we're gonna try to find. We just need to get up there. Oli kyllä hyvä. Tot hyvä. Ihan hyvin tästä pääsee. No problem. Let's go. Finnish after ski here. Some beer, some vodka.
Well, we're celebrating successful crossing of the Gulf of Alaska.
And what else?
And then also that I finally got my reviews, which were positive for my PhD. So now I can have my defense.
Tuohon viivaan asti pitää laittaa.
Voi laittaa sulle.
No et laita, jos mun laita kaikille.
Party. Kippis.
Okei, kippis.
Onnea sohvi.
Kippis arvioitsijoille.
Ihan hyvä.
Ehkä olisi pitänyt olla kylmässä.
Ei, kyllä lämmin vodka on parasta. Just motoring to the next incredible skiing spot. Mutta mitä luulet, millaista lonkaa luvassa, millaista laskua?
10/10 firniä huomenna.
Okei.
Varma tieto.
Okei, mutta vaan. No, katsotaan.
Jep.
It turns out that Kuti might have been right, because the next morning we woke up at an anchorage that looked like this. No niin, dildopää. Pikalasku.
Yes.
Pikat heittari. We had a bit of a bigger objective in mind for today, but unfortunately we miscalculated the temperatures. It's just really warm today, so this will have to do. books. We wanted to sail to Alaska to get some good skiing done, and now we can finally say that we have done it. And yes, even Sophie did some skiing or snowboarding, even though it wasn't shown on the video this time. And I'm going to say it once again, these videos, they are always published and can be seen for free here on YouTube. But most of my income or revenue, or the thing that actually keeps this going, is through Patreon. So if you like the video, if you really enjoyed it, and if you want to support my journey or support my salary as a creator, then please go ahead and check out the Patreon page. As a patron, you get access to the boat tracker, where you can kind of piece out and see the exact route and the anchorages that we've been to, also the ones that we were to in this video. And then we also have a fairly active WhatsApp chat group, a private chat group, and you also get access to ad-free videos. And the reason that I keep mentioning this all the time, the reason for this Patreon marketing speech, is that I've noticed that that's how marketing works. Each time I mention Patreon, a few people might actually go and sign up, but if I don't mention it, then no one's gonna do it. So that's why you keep hearing this maybe throughout the videos, also in the future. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.